everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Platinum PokéRadar FateLocke. In the last episode, we took on the 7th gym leader of the game, being the Diamond Dust Girl Candace here in Snowpoint City. And despite her being, in my opinion, one of the hardest gym leaders of all time, for what type she is, being ice, it's quite shocking. But we actually did it pretty okay. All thanks to Plasmius and our Blissey Grandmama, who is now in the PC, for our Pokemon Plasmius, our Tangrowth, to rejoin the team. Now, that fight was ridiculous. I was really excited for that fight because I went into it with a strategy for all 6 of our Pokemon. And I let the dice decide what strategy I was going to use, just like every other fight in this series. But it was unique because I got to prepare a strategy for all 6 Pokemon on our team, which was really cool. Now, did I roll the best strategy possible, being Grandmama? Yes, I did. But it was still no clean-cut match. I was very mellow towards the end of that fight because Plasmius actually got a critical hit overheat to kill her final Pokemon, Piloswine. And we only had 2 overheat left, and Plasmius has Thunderbolt and Thunder. And Grandmama dies immediately to anything Piloswine has because she has really low defense. She's a Blissey. That overheat getting a critical hit saved both of their lives, and it didn't register until after it had happened. So normally in fights, I'm like screaming, "Oh my god, no way!" But it was just like, "Oh, thank you so much for critting." I was not the same Corm. You guys were like, "What have you done with Corm?" No, I'm fine. It didn't register right away, and it freaked me out a little bit. But luckily that happened, because if it didn't, Plasmius would not be here still, and neither would Grandmama. So that definitely earned him a boss stamp. And we got ourselves the 7th badge of the game, being the Glacier badge. I have no idea. I don't remember. That one. This one? Yeah, the one that's not as dirty as the others. It's been a while since I've cleaned them. It's just not worth it. I don't come on this file very much. It's very sporadic. I come on here, record a couple episodes, and I don't touch it for a week. That's how it's been for the majority of the playthrough anyways. That's how most of my series go. You know, I get ahead. I don't want to get too far ahead because I don't want to use an escape rope. I tried to use a super repel. I don't want to get too far ahead, but, you know, I'm trying to get a little bit more ahead on this series, so I'm recording it a little bit more than I normally would anyways. So, by beating Candace, we're now able to use the move Rock Climb out of battle, and that is basically going to be the premise of this entire episode. We are going to finish all the side stuff that I have not finished up to this point before we go back to the Galactic HQ in Veilstone City to take that on. And we're also going to be going to Iron Island. This will be a really long episode, most likely. I guess I'll give it to Goofy. Dimmadome has some really good moves, and Goofy's got disposable stuff. Well, disposable? Yeah, disposable stuff. I guess Return. Return's been really bad on Goofy, so you know, I can't get any more of those, can I? I think I might be able to get them from the game corner. Doesn't matter. It's really bad. Like, he's not been good with it, basically. So, I'll get rid of Return. I hope it's not one of those that are non-renewable. I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, I think you get them from the game corner. But I know you get 2 TMs throughout your adventure, and I know we used them both, and that was the second one. But we need Rock Climb because we need it to beat the game, for one thing. And having it on a permanent team member is important because we need it on a Pokemon for when we go to the Distortion World. So we're going to have it on Goofy. He'll be with us here unless he happens to die this or next episode, but I think he'll be alright. I don't use him for too much stuff. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, we got a Reaper Cloth, so we can evolve a Dusclops into Dusknoir should we catch one at the Send-Off Spring. I don't think we have a fight up here. We have to see Faith, though, because Faith gets creamed by Jupiter, who we fought back in Eterna City. And who fought her? That was Dimmadome, right? Yeah, Dimmadome crushed her. But Jupiter is apparently better than Faith, apparently, because Faith lost. I don't know how that happens. I don't even think it's physically possible to lose to her with his Pokemon, even if you didn't heal. So, did he come here, like, super weak, or what's going on, Faith? You got something to tell me, my dude? What's going on? He's like, yeah, that's right. I couldn't do anything against Team Galactic. I suck. Oh my gosh, there's a Pokemon called Uxie. It was suffering. You know, maybe he was so worried about Uxie that he wasn't paying attention and he got cleaned. I guess it's possible. Sure, he wants to be the most powerful trainer of all time, but he lost to Jupiter. You know, I can't really talk. I did lose a Pokemon to a Commander this playthrough. and I ridiculed myself for it pretty bad, and it's still a really fresh wound, even though it's been a few weeks. It's just the Pokemon that it happened to be really sucks, and we're going to do this adventure for Trap God. I'm not going to let her down. I'm not going to let any of you guys down. We're going to do this adventure right for her. Anyways, this is the Acuity Cavern. We can't actually get anything here right now, or we can't get anything here ever. I'm not allowed to catch Uxie or Azelf, or Misprit by extension, but I do have to come back here at some point and fight Uxie, which the plan is probably before the Elite Four, just to make it a little bit better. I'll do that with Azelf and Faith, most likely, right before we enter the Elite Four. Sounds like a good idea to me. I know we'll be over-leveled for it, but we'll be over-leveled regardless, even if we fought them immediately after. I don't know. I'll figure that out. I might have already written it down as I had to do it. I don't know. Anyways, we can get ourselves an encounter here, though, in the Acuity Lake. We already got ourselves an encounter outside at the Acuity Lakefront, but we can still get a Pokemon in here. And I believe we can also get a TM for Thunder over here, which is funny because we taught 2 of those TMs. Blizzard, right. I guess that makes more sense because we're in the snowy area. Yeah, that makes more sense. Anyways, we got ourselves the TM for Blizzard. You can buy those back at Veilstone City, so it's not really important, but picking it up gets it off the ground. So, I might set a record here. Well, not technically not. We killed a Bidoof earlier on in the adventure. The only thing I can get here is a B-Barrel. This is the latest anybody's going to catch a B-Barrel, but it's good to get out of the way because it means we can't get it at other places, and there's another place, I think, where there's a cooler Pokemon, but this is actually the only thing I can get here, so why not? My encounter for Lake Acuity is going to be a B-Barrel. There we go. It only took about 3 tries. It's a 25%, so glad I got it earlier than later. But for those of you guys that might be saying, oh, I believe you can get Wobbuffet here. You can get Wobbuffet at the lakes. You know, we got one in our very first episode back at Lake Verity, but we weren't able to get it. We ran out of Pokeballs and we lost our encounter. But you can't get one with the PokéRadar in Acuity. That's only in Diamond and Pearl, not in Platinum. But you can get one. I get one more shot at Lake Acuity. Not Lake Acuity, Lake Faller, the other one. Alright, so hopefully we go ahead and grab ourselves a B-Barrel here. B-Barrel here. Anyways, we had a Bidoof way back at the beginning of our adventure, but I knocked it out, and that was completely unintentional. I know a lot of people might knock it out and be like, it's just a Bidoof, this sucks. I would never do that, for one thing. I've used a B-Barrel on the channel before. I absolutely love B-Barrel and Bidoof, and I knocked it out on accident. And by doing that, it did nothing but hurt me, because I had several chances where I could have gotten a B-Barrel later on that would have blown a really cool encounter. Luckily, that did not happen, and I was able to save it and make up for it all the way here at Lake Acuity. So, we got ourselves a B-Barrel, which is the beaver Pokemon. A river dammed by B-Barrel will never overflow its banks, which is appreciated by people nearby. Well, that's good. Can you guys imagine, like, I don't swear on the channel, really. That's not a swear word. That's a dam, like, river dam, right? But if they didn't be wary about overflowing their banks. Like, if they let them overflow, and then the water just comes rushing down to the town, they're gonna be like, all the people are gonna be like, damn! Like Chicken from Survivor. Nobody's gonna get that. Anyway, yeah, there's a couple of people. I need a nickname for this B-Barrel. Did he say that? Or yeah, it's like, yeah. Okay. Anyways! Damn! I mean, well, you know what? Fine. There we go. I need a name for this B-Barrel. Sure. Why not? There we go. That's better than sitting here for 10 minutes thinking of a name for a B-Barrel this late in the game. We have Chicken the B-Barrel. There you go, my dude. That's named after Chicken from Survivor Fiji. Yeah, it's been a long time. I've never actually watched Fiji all the way through. I know the winner, I know the story, I know that. And actually, we recently had a Survivor contestant from Fiji pass away a couple of days ago, so rest in peace. Ashley, I don't remember her last name, but she's a WWE star, I believe, as well. So she was popular in that community as well, and everybody from Survivor knows her as well. So sad things. You know, if it was a girl, I might have named it after her, but it was a guy, so it's fitting that we named it after Chicken after that reference. Anyways, that's my encounter for Lake Acuity. And this episode, but I never got to finish, we're going to mainly do a lot of backtracking. We got to do everything with Surf, Strength, Rock Climb. Everything I haven't actually gotten to do yet because I had to make it to Candace because of the level limit. And we'll also go to the places like Fuego Ironworks, stuff like that. And we'll definitely be going to the Iron Island this episode. This is going to be a long episode, but I got to get it all done, and it's better doing it in one episode than just breaking it up. So my next stop is actually going to be south of Sandgem Town. All the way here over on Route 221 that I never touched down on the land for because, like I said, the level limit. We can get ourselves an encounter over here, and we have a couple of trainers to fight. What about you? Did I fight you? I don't think I did. Yeah, I did nothing here on the land. So with Pascal up front, it's going to be a good time to catch him up to the level of 44 like everybody else had reached or achieved. I should have fought Fisherman Corey here long ago with Pascal. It probably would have gotten him to level 44 then. And then by doing that, I wouldn't know. Wow, Pascal only has Mega Drain and Vine Whip? I thought you had better moves than that. When do we get you a better move? Hopefully at level 44. But if I did this then, he'd be 44 then. So I guess you're seeing it in this episode instead of like 8 episodes ago. 4 maybe. I don't know. It's been a while since I've gotten into the swing of Platinum. We've been over this, but it looks like Coach Corey here only has 3 Finion. It's up to you to decide, and for you to find out. It's time to enter the legend of the Basically, that's the first thing. That's for you to decide and for you to find out. Good luck. Anybody remember? Is that just me? I've been on the Legend of the Hidden Temple tangent before, and it looks like Corey's not actually going to get us to level 44. It's sad times for everybody involved, except for Corey, except for me. Yeah, it's sad times for everybody. Corey lost his 3 Finion. I lost Pascal being able to. No, I didn't lose Pascal. No, stop. The foreshadowing's not a good thing. No. Pascal didn't get. I lost his ability to get to level 44 in a cool and poetic way. I could just use rare candy. That'd be a waste of candy. We don't waste food around here, Corey. Jeez. Anyways, my encounter here is actually important. I know there's a trainer up ahead with like a Scyther and a Staraptor. Not a trainer I want to fight with Pascal up front. But yeah, I want to use a Repel because I need a PokéRadar encounter because my encounter here is eligible to be a PokéRadar Pokemon, and it's an important one at that. So, did I get anything cool over here? There's a big mushroom up here. $300 bet. Genius. Legendary! Drop a like on the video right now! You deserve to give. I deserve it. I don't deserve it. Yeah, you know what? I do. We're not going on that tangent though right now. Anyways, a Pure Incense. Well, hello. I can't remember what Pure does. Oh, it's killing me. I feel like that's Snorlax to Munchlax, actually. It's not a full incense for them. Which would make sense, because they, well, I mean, they're never full. That's the joke, right? It's like me. My mom would cackle hysterically if she heard. Anyways, no, I don't want those spots. I want a spot that sparkles, because I want a chance at a PokéRadar Pokemon. Because this is my final chance to get a very cool Pokemon. I know that trainer is like just right around the bend. There she is. But it's just a really cool Pokemon, and this is my last chance. It's a 6% each, I believe, to get one of them. And the other thing is a 25% chance. I'll probably get that. But it's not the end of the world, because all 3 of the Pokemon that are eligible here are really, really cool. So, it's not the end of the world if I don't. But I want it. Yeah, I do. I want it. I don't care. None of these are sparkling spots. All right, how about we not have Pascal up front? Just in case the horrible happens. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'll do it with Goofy. I just want the cool transition. And I gotta get the PokéRadar to give me a shiny, sparkling, beautiful spot. Not like a shiny Pokemon. I'm not asking for too much. Shiny's ridiculous. You know what? I can never get nothing. My encounter for Route 221 is going to be... Oh, now I'm in her sights. I'm not going to run into her. I'm fine. I'm not concerned about her whatsoever. Okay, I'll fight her. I don't want to have too long of a stretch of not doing anything. And I could just cut, but... Like... that... I want the transition. I feel like the game robs me, Anna. Oh, sometimes. Shannon, it's like Anon. She has a Cherim, which is cool, I suppose. I didn't roll for Coach Guy. Oops, for Corey. Oops, that wasn't a roll. I dropped the dice. I picked it up, and I picked it back up before I even saw what it would have been. It was still spinning. That's my fault. It wasn't a roll. I dropped the dice as I picked it up because I'm a klutz. Anyways, I got a funny story on that one. All right, I didn't want to tell it, but now this is a perfect segue. What we got? A 2. Who's in slot 2? Dan. Well, sure. I'll Ice Beam. I'm not weak to grass, so it doesn't actually matter. But Cherrim's cool. This girl is awesome. She has a Cherrim. Everybody loves Cherrim. Cherrim's gone. The 10 levels lower. I understand. It's not the problem. It's not my problem. Lopunny. Well, it probably has, like, fighting type attacks. Not that it could kill Goofy. Oh, yeah, I never got his moveset fixed. Doesn't matter. I'm going to fix that after this episode was the idea. And I'll probably do some underground stuff off screen, get heart scales and stuff. And I'll probably give Dan Dragon Dance, because I forgot to mention he tried to learn Dragon Dance at level 44, which is beautiful, obviously, and I'll have that on his moveset for realsies. I could Rain Dance. That'd be a funny giggle. Don't miss. Thank you so much for not missing. Dan is actually a legend, and what are you not doing in slot 3? You should always be in slot 3. I thought we've been over this. If Dan's not in slot 3, the whole world burns, unless he's in slot 1, of course, and then everybody's happy. What? Zoom reel? Who'da thunk? Who would have thunk it that this would actually matter at some point in time? Boom! Look at him, Dan is the almighty master of the universe that can summon a thunderbolt at his will whenever he wants. He's just like, my name is Dan. Dan, master, not of the drywall, but of the universe! Boom! I had to do it. It was just necessary. I had to use Thunder at some point, otherwise it was a waste of 5,000 Pokédollars. 10,000? I don't know how much it cost. It was a lot cheaper than Thunderbolt. 200,000 Pokédollars for a Thunderbolt TM at the game corner. You know, ridiculous. All right, I'm done with you, Shannon. Anyways, back to what I was saying to begin with. My encounter for Route 221 can only be 3 things. And sure, I could just show you guys in order all the encounters, but I don't want to waste your time. Dang it! The game doesn't care about my time. Damn! Yay! I found it! Oh my god, yay! That's a 6% encounter. We got a female. Well, of course it's always female. We got a Nidorina. There we go. That's our encounter for Route 221. That took me, like, I feel like 20 minutes, but it actually didn't. It was only 4 encounters. I found 3 Roselia, which don't count, obviously. And for those of you that are wondering, why do you have to get a Sparkling Patch of Grass? Because I believe that's the only time that you can find PokéRadar exclusive Pokemon. And the only thing I can find here that is eligible to me is a Nidorina, Nidorino, both 6% with the PokéRadar, and in the regular grass, a 25% Sudowoodo. And I found 3 sparkling spots to find this thing. Yeah, I said 4 Pokemon. Yeah, because it was really annoying. I saw a sparkling spot, it was right next to me. I didn't have my repel up, it just wore off, and I was like, I can make it. And then I tried to move, I turned towards it, and I found it a Pokemon without the PokéRadar, and I was like, no! But it was just a Roselia. So, my encounter's a Nidorino, which is so cool! I can get a Nidoqueen! Watch it, like, run. I know it's not even possible, but can you guys imagine my luck? I want to catch it in something cool. Hopefully the quick ball fails me. Actually, no, don't. I don't want to waste any more time. This is a long enough video as it is, and it's only like 20 minutes so far. Well, I got what I asked for, didn't I? Oh, I might as well get Goofy a partner, because it might have double kick. I rolled a 1, so Dibadome, sure. You know what? How poetic would it be if I killed it? I'm not going to even attack it. A Dusk Ball's cool. Hey, it is a cool ball. We got it on our second try. We didn't even need the quick ball. That ugly ball, we got it in a cool Dusk Ball. Because she's pretty. I ain't even thought of a name for this thing. I've wanted this Pokemon the entirety of our playthrough. I don't even have a name. Well, when it senses danger, it raises all the barbs on its body. These barbs grow slower than Nidorino's. Why? Why? Because she's... Why? That makes no sense. I mean, she's supposed to be more defensive. I don't understand. Well, I'm going to think of a name for this Nidorina, and I'll be back in a second. Okay. Sure, I think I got a name for this thing. Okay, sure, I think I got a name for this thing. So, I couldn't really think of anything. For some reason, I was like, alright, so Nidorina, slower, shorter, stumpier than like Nidoking and Nidorino. I don't know if that's actually true. They might be the exact same height. I have no idea. But I just look at her as kind of like a Nidoqueen is like this kind of grunty, strong, powerful girl, right? And the first thing that came to mind was actually a Survivor Australia player. And I was like, okay. Why? I don't know. She was my favorite on this season. It was Survivor Australia 2 or 2017. Yeah, 2017. It was my favorite from this season. And I kind of like the name of it. It's just kind of just a regular girl's name. She's also really short. And she's a doctor. She was like the underdog kind of. I just really liked her. I thought she was cool. And why not name her after a Nidoqueen? Sure, that's really flattering. Why not? So the name of that Survivor player from Survivor Australia season 2017 is going to be... Do I want to name it after how the Aussies pronounce it? Or her actual name? I mean, I feel like the other way would be kind of offensive. I make fun of accents all the time. Sure, let's do it. Let's name this Nidorina. Tessa. There we go. We have Tessa the Nidorina. Why not, right? I was going to name her Tesser, because that's how they pronounce it there. It's like, must be weird, right? For like somebody to have their name, and like people have been pronouncing it wrong their entire lives. So it's like, that's her name, but like, they call her Tesser, but it's Tessa. It's like, Tesser, it's like, I don't know what it's like to live there. I apologize for all the people in Australia I have offended. I own the dislike that has been dropped on the video. I hope you stick around for some more content. Anyways, we have Tesser. That's gonna be the joke. I'm gonna call her Tesser, but she's Tessa. Sure, we have Tesser the Nidorino. It's like a certain Pokemon from Unifa that I used. It's spelled one way, but we called him the other thing. That was the joke. It's a shame we're not using her in Univa, right? It's funny. That's funny indeed, especially considering I said I'm not allowed to do that this episode. Anyways, what we got here? TM81X or maybe that's why I thought of Scyther, because the TM for X Scizor is right here. Is that it? Maybe not. I think this guy actually has a Scizor or a Scyther. Or a scythe. Yeah. I was gonna do a joke. Didn't go in my head properly. There's an item here, I'm certain of it. Oh, there's one right here instead. Excuse me. Right here. Carbos. Okay. So what's a name that the Australians butcher? Like a guy's name. I got nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and guess this guy's name is Aaron. Just because he was actually my favorite from that season. It's my favorite guy from that season. Tessa was my favorite girl. Tessa was the one I rooted for. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, what do we got here? Who are we leading with? Sure. I'll lead with Dan. When in doubt, you Dan it out. You guys know, that's how it always was. Sure. Aaron. Your name is Aaron? I'm certain of it. It's actually probably not. It doesn't matter. I'm never right anyways. Jaker. I've had enough. Yeah, oh, right. Staraptor. Hello. I forgot. Wait, I thought I just fought the girl with the Staraptor. I'm paying attention. All right, Staraptor's level 35, sure. Well, that's nothing. A 6. I just dropped that and it rolled, but I didn't roll, it like skidded. It skid. Skidded. A skidoo. Anyways, I rolled a 6. Let's Platinum. Sure, I'm fine. I got this. Dang it! I put so much... You know what? That turn never happened. Thunder! Is this the new joke? Because, like, the episode before Candace, or the 2 episodes before Candace, I said, I could teach Thunder to Dan for Candace. And I was like, no, that'd be stupid. But I did. And it never got to be used. Is this the new joke? Does Dan have Thunder for the rest of the game? Because he's like a god and he can drop thunder from the sky. Is that the new thing? It wouldn't really work too well with what I'm planning for him, aka Dragon Dance, but it's funny. It's really funny. Like pristine comedy. I'm sure you guys agree. If you do, definitely let me smash that like button, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I've had enough. Scyther. Oh, he's done. Oh, I thought he had a Scyther. It must just be from the fact that there's Exazor here, which is a really weird thing. There's a guy. This guy has a Scyther. This guy, he looks like a guy that has a Scyther. Dimmadome. What could go wrong if I used Dimmadome? Nothing. Actually, quite a bit. Actually, there's nothing I could roll that would put Dimmadome in a bad spot, right? Dimmadome's good with everybody. Dimmadome's the dad of the team. We've been over this. Dan's the master of the universe, right? But Dimmadome's the man of the team. He's the dad. You have a Scyther, do you not? I just realized I don't have rock-type attack on Dimmadome because there's no good ones for him to have. Well, because he's not a rock-type. Ivan, Scyther, Togetic. Okay. That actually kind of frightens me. What if it has, like, Flamethrower? Dimmadome's fine. Dimmadome, I'm going to switch if I get a good roll. What we got? A 6. When in doubt, it's not Danid out. It's Plasmius out. I mean, I have to. What could go wrong? There's a lot that could go wrong. Like a lot. You're faster? Okay, why? Why? And why didn't you kill it in one hit? I know you're not the strongest, but it's a Togetic, and that was 100 power stab. I have 2 stab 100 power moves. It's not a fairy in this game. Okay, we're speed tied? I'm confused. Does follow me have, yeah, follow me has priority. It was like that butterfly meme. Is this a speed tie? It's me, like, back long ago. Like, apparently. I was looking at an old comment from a couple of years ago. And apparently my old thing I used to say all the time was, it's a crit. And I was like, it's not? I forgot I did that. But everybody apparently seems to remember that as, like, my thing I used to say. But I don't say it anymore. And I said it a lot in the last episode because, like, it was fitting to that moment, I guess. Maybe it got in my head. Who knows? But another thing I say is, what have I done now? No, well, that's one of them. What? The guy. What did I just say? Don't make me cut the clip. I cut the clip. Is this a speed die? How did I forget that from there to here? The world will never know. Anyways, I came up here because there's a house here. This guy gives you a belt. He's the belt man, which brings up a whole set of problems. You can win belts from him. He likes belts. Maybe he's just a belt connoisseur. Maybe, you know, a creepy old dude in the house out of nowhere likes belts. Okay. I'm not gonna judge. I wish he had a basement in this house. It would be a brilliant reference. But it's a children's game. Stop. Anyways, powers up fighting type moves. Powers up moves there are super effective. And, a focus sash. I forgot. So he'll give you a level and you have to match it, I think. I saw it. Today's number is 51. Show me a Pokemon that's level 51. Sadly, it's not gonna happen. You know, I was hoping he'd say 44. That's kind of my number right now, but alas, my dude, maybe not today. But maybe someday. You know, I'll have a little 51 Pokemon in a couple episodes, but that's not gonna be today. It's like 8 o'clock in the game, so he'll change very quickly. Anyways, where are we going next? By Floroma Town. All right, here we are in Floroma Town, and why here? Because this is the last major area that is it Friday? It's not Friday. What's today? But anyways, this is the last major area to explore. I want to do all the major areas, and I can do a little compilation of all the little lame-o areas. Did I just, hold up, did I just jump onto the back of Goofy, or Dan, no, Goofy, yeah, just Goofy, with my bike? Hold up, watch that, like the bike goes onto the sprite. I'm crushing poor Goofy with my bike. Oh my god! Dismount first, Destiny. Gosh, how dare you be so cruel. I mean, she must be like, you like steel, you're a steel type. Here's my steel wheels. Anyways, with random thoughts with Corm. While biking back over here, or I flew, and then I flew. But while I was getting over here to the Fuego Ironworks, I thought I'd share a random thought with Corm. Should we do this area first? Sure. While we giggle and gaggle with some funny commentary from yours truly. So, what have I done? I was thinking of some weird stuff, okay? Actually, this is gonna take a while. There's items, there's cool stuff. So I was just thinking random thoughts with me that are gonna make you guys think this guy's weird. But that's a funny one. I like how you think, my dude. So, how awesome would it be if Dan could learn the move Muddy Water? You're like, why? It's a pretty bad move. It's a special attack? No, I don't care about the damage. I don't care about the performance of the move. I care about the potential possibility of memes. If Dan learned the move Muddy Water, you guys all can see where I'm going with this one. I could literally use the move and go, he's Dirty Dan! Think about, oh, there's an item? That's legitimately the most legendary reference or meme I could possibly ever do. It's like, you have Hidden Power Rock, you're like, hey, Hidden Power Rock your world. That's a funny meme, sure. But like, who couldn't think of that one? This one is such a unique reference that it takes a certain nickname of a Pokemon. And we have him. His name's Dan. For starters, who names a Pokemon Dan? Let's just be quite honest with ourselves here. It takes a certain level of memery to get to that point to begin with anyways. And then thinking about moves that would make fun of his name in a giggly way. That takes a really weird type of person. You might even call me special, just a little bit. I think I'm pretty special. I'm a pretty good guy. You know, no, not that kind of special, my dude. I'm a little out there, off the spectrum. I don't know if that's offensive, but I've heard that in like TV shows. Is that like what you would call that? Thinking about what moveset could make your Pokemon funnier. That's the quality you have all come here for. Would it be viable? No, it'd be a bad move. But it's for those moments where I just feel like having a good meme and going, he's Dirty Dan! And you just drown the opposing Pokemon in a tidal wave of mud. And, you know, Dan's a little dirty. He got dirty in the mud. He likes to roll around in the mud, slosh it up. You know how it is. Anyways, that's my quality commentary. I'll take the Skelpsy Berry. Yeah. What's the other ones? Citrus Berry. And I couldn't tell you. Koala. Weeper. Sad times. I'm going to weep the rest of the way picking these that I didn't get it wrong. Sad times. Sad times. Oh my gosh. The two berry trees, the Weeper berries are next to each other. There's two of them. They were sitting there going back and forth like that tree's going like, we pears. Because like they're saying we as in us and they're pear trees. We pears. Yeah, we are. Right? Anyways, I need an encounter. No! I need a PokéRadar encounter. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Good. Doesn't count. Why doesn't it count? Because we already had a Weasel this adventure. Do we still have a Weasel this adventure? No, but it still cans our Weasels and Floatsels. Weasel and Floatzel because... Actually. Hello. 4. I gotta get out of here. You don't have to roll for training, but this isn't training, so I still gotta roll to switch it. Because I don't trust my ability to run away, and I do trust its ability to kill Dimmadome in a single hit. But what I was saying is, by trading away our Weasel for our Chatot long ago, that sacrificed our ability to use them in the future. So, that's how I'm treating it anyways. So, my encounter for the Fuego Ironworks, I can get a PokéRadar Pokemon, and it's a really cool one at that. Please give me a Sparkling Spot right away. Save me time. Give me a Pokemon right away. You gotta do this to me. Anyways, I can get 3 things. 2 regular encounters that aren't PokéRadar are 30% each, meaning I got a 60% encounter chance here. So my 12% PokéRadar, unlikely. But I want to give it a chance because it's the point of the series and it's a really cool Pokemon. Doubtful that I'll get it, but you know what, guys? Dimmadome would be like the worst Pokemon to lead with here. So I guess... Goofy. Sure. My encounter for the Fuego Ironworks could potentially be... an Aeron! Hey, first try! There's our 12% PokéRadar encounter. We got an Aeron. That's really cool. Like, super duper cool. Aggron would be a really cool Pokemon to use should something bad happen to one of our Pokemon. Definitely something to keep in mind. I again, did not think of a nickname for this little guy. Maybe it will be sparked by its Pokédex entry. Like the last, well, not the last one, like the B-Barrel. Damn! I had to do it. And if we use that B-Barrel at any point, that's going to be said multiple times. I don't consider it that big of a deal. Anyways, we have Aeron, the Iron Armor Pokemon. It usually lives deep in mountains. However, hunger may drive it to eat railroad tracks and cars. My dude, what are we doing? Excuse me? That's ridiculous. I got nothing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and check my Discord server. Ask them for a name for an Aeron, and I'll be back in a moment. All right, guys, I got a name for this Aeron. It's kind of basic, but I like the direction this name takes, and we're going to go for it. So the name for this Aeron is going to be Aggravated. So we have Aggravated the Aeron, which is the name suggested by the Blaziken God in my Discord servers. If you want a chance at naming a Pokemon in the future, I sometimes do this on series that I don't have nicknames theming for, so go ahead and join the Discord server and be online when I do it, which you'll never know, but maybe you'll be there sometime. So we got ourselves an Aeron. Pretty cool. That's all the encounters we'll be getting this episode, except an egg. But that's, don't worry about that egg. Anyways, don't worry about it. It's fine. Anyways, we can enter the Fuego Ironworks, and this is boring, but I forgot there's trainers in here. I was like, I'll just cut to the end, but no, there's trainers, and we can get some cool stuff, like a yellow shard. We're actually going to get a lot of shards, which is really useful for move tutors and stuff, because we'll finally get to turn in our star pieces. Our star pieces, where are they? 5 of them. We're going to have, like, so many shards. It's going to be beautiful. We'll have 10 or more of all the shards, which is actually pretty good. Who's up front? I need Pascal to be up front, because, like, he needs to catch up to level 44. It's bothering me that he's not 44 yet, and he should be. Yeah, I'll fight this guy in his Machop. He might have a Magmar. Doesn't matter. You'll be fine. He's like level 30, probably. Also, did he say he's fiery and sweaty? I hope so, because what I'm about to say is going to sound stupid. Dylan, what's up? I don't like the summer. It's not even summer yet. It's May 23rd at the time of recording this. It's hot in my room. Like, so bad. I'm so drenched right now. It's not even funny. A 1. Well, who? Dan. Dan's not in slot 3. We better correct that wrong before it's committed. And, like, before something pays me for my sins in not putting Dan in the 3rd slot, that would be bad. Anyways, Pascal, you know what? Pascal was, like, the king of the series at one point. Like, when he joined, he was, like, so good. And him being off the team for a while because of the level limit and because he wouldn't be good for Candace is kind of made me not feel as great about him anymore, which sucks because I love Pascal, but he's got no moves. Mega Drain is his best form of attacking. That's not great. And I mean, with the big root, he can at least sustain himself a little bit. But he's not good at the damage output. He needs at least Giga Drain or something like Power Whip in case I really needed some damage. You know, but unfortunately, he's kind of suffering right now. He's got Ancient Power, which I guess is kind of neat for your flying types, but when are we going to fight a flying type with Pascal is the question that I'm asking you guys and myself. It's not going to happen. Or it'd be good for you bug types. I guess there's a good outlook. I can beat bug types with Pascal. Well, no, when am I going to fight a bug type with Pascal? You see what I'm facing, and he's still level 43. You got to learn a move at level 43, my dude. If you don't, I'm going to be sad. I'm not going to lie. He's going to bring sadness to my eyes, and that's not something any Pokemon should want to do to their owner, their trainer. I'm their trainer, not their owner. Their owner makes it sound like I got him tied up in the Beltman's basement. It's like, no, but there's so many vitamins in here. Hello. If the Beltman had a basement, you know what I'm saying. Where am I going? Oh, I was supposed to go the other way? Well, excuse me, I wanted my calcium and my protein. Take your vitamins, kids. I don't. I should. I don't even take medicine that I should. Role model, hashtag. No, like, I have excessive heartburn, and, like, I haven't had heartburn medicine for a while, and I really need it because it helps me. My mom finally bought it for me the other day. Have I taken it? I've taken it once. I'm not even gonna heal. It's fine. It's fine. He says it's fine, and then it turns out to not be fine. I'm out of water now. Bobby, Holden, nope. Hold on, let me guess again. All right, what we got? We got a Magnemite, fine, and we got a 6. That dice did like a 360 trick, like on a skateboard. It was ridiculous. I wish I had a dice cam. And for those of you guys that are asking, why don't I put the dice in the video? It's like, that's not worth my time. Like, I have kind of cemented myself as a trustworthy individual. And that I'd have to have like a camera set up on my desk recording while that's too much. You've asked too much of me. I don't have a webcam. If I had a webcam, it'd be easier. I'd just pull up my, like, I have one. I mean, I don't have one in my videos. Like, I don't have a face cam on my videos, right? If I did, I'd just pull one off. But there's a reason I haven't done a face cam for 3 years. Not because I'm afraid to show my face. You guys know what I look like. But because it's too much extra work. That's editing work. I gotta record a webcam then. No, please learn to move. My dude, what are you doing? You're gonna get retired. And I don't, I can kill a Magnemite with a -2 overheat. You would think. Like, what's 140 power go to after -2? Like 70? Would half? Maybe a little, maybe 60? But that's like, that's not stab. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm 12. Can I kill a level 32 Magnemite -4 go? Right? I just want to know. What is it? It's like Ember right now. Overheat is now about Ember level power, I think. I should be able, it's not stab, keep that in mind, but I should be able to kill a Magnemite with an Ember. Yeah. -6 now. It doesn't matter though. Holden's been defeated. He's been holding this Magnemite too close to his chest. He won't let him evolve. He needs to let him grow up. Go on. Push the bird out of the nest, Holden. Move on with your days. I don't understand it. Anyways, what do we have here? A red shard. Well, we're going to get even more shards, aren't we? Is there anything over here? No. I keep going this way. I haven't done that. No, it just did this. No, I have to go this way. Because now I have to go this way. It's all coming together. I like this puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, but if it's a puzzle if you want to get all the items, because like that item right there, you wouldn't be able to get it unless you went all the way back up to get the item. I like this. This is a cool area. I wish this was like a required area. Like you had to go through this area to get to Eterna City. Like it was like a dungeon, right? That would have been an interesting concept. You could get Magnemite and Magby and stuff. Like, ooh, that'd be so cool. To redesign a region. That would be an interesting concept. Like redesign regions a little bit. Like what other areas would I put required? Like you'd have to go through the spooky mansion to get to Eterna. That's a lot of stuff on the way to Eterna. I get why they hadn't done it, because it's already a long strip between Rourke and Gardenia. But is there anything on this? There is. There's a star piece. Well, we're getting even more shards. I'm so glad I got that. That's going to save me time. All right, this is the end-all, be-all of the puzzle. This one takes me back to where I was. This one spits me out all the way at the end. And then this one, I believe, lets me get everything. Yes, it does. This was the correct one. And now I can go back and get the rock incense. Yeah. And you're like, how did you remember there's a rock incense there? It's a rock incense. That's a weird item. You're going to remember it. All right. Who's up front? Pascal still. That's right. Dimmadome. This is like literally Dimmadome's area to shine. And I've not been leading with Dimmadome. Shake my head. Said times. All right. Holden. We're going back to our roots. Bobby. Nope. Not a chance. I also guessed he had a Magmar, but I know Dimmadome is weak to fire, and he's got really low special defense. It's level 35, and it used Feint Attack. I wasn't worried about Conrad's ability to perform in battle. I was worried for him. I wasn't worried for myself. Dimmadome, if you can't knock out a Magmar with an Earthquake, I mean, you could knock out a Togetic with Iron Head, but this is super effective. He's gone. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was going to be worried for Dimmadome a little bit, but he's good. He's the dad of the team. He's not supposed to be the best battler. He's supposed to be a really good member, just a happy time for everybody. Okay, so now I can get this item, which is a flamethrower DM. Yes, it is. DM35 flamethrower. There we go. Corm, how are you so good at the game? How do you remember where all the items are? I've only played the game like 400 times. Anyways, it has been like 3 years, though. It makes you wonder how your brain works to remember all this nonsense. Anyways, he'll give me a star piece, right? But here's the thing. He collects star pieces. So here's your star piece back. He gives you one of each shard for a star piece. I have a lot of star pieces. All right. I think that's it. Yep, we traded all of our star pieces. Let's look at the damage. Oh, 17 of red and green, 13 yellow and blue. That's a lot of shards. That's a couple of moves. Really good. Super excited. We got a killing of items from here. Now we go on to the montage of finding all the areas to go backtrack with Surf, Strength, and Rock Climb. Not too much of things to do here, but there shouldn't be anything major like this with trainers. It should just be little areas. So I'm going to go ahead and find all those areas, and I'll hopefully make it shorter than 3 minutes. First of all, let's go ahead and check out the 3 Pokemon we caught this episode, because why not? We got Chicken, our B-Barrel, with an adamant nature, which is pretty cool to see, and the ability Unaware. Alright, likes to thrash about. Adamant little boy here. Chicken. Damn! Alright, we got Aggravated Aeron here. Rash. Well, Aggravated the Aeron with a rash nature, and he's proud of his power with Sturdy. Cool. Sturdy'd be good in Gen 5, but no. Alas, we got him here. And we got Tesser, the Nidorina, with the careful nature, and she's strong-willed and has rivalry. Okay, I don't think that's the good one. I think there's another ability, but alas, we got rivalry. Okay, well, that's cool. Back here in Lake Verity, we're able to surf on the water finally, and we can't get an encounter here because, like multiple times during the series, I have said we already got an encounter here. We failed it miserably. It was a Wobbuffet. We can go in here. I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, we can't activate Mesprit. Yeah, that's right. Team Galactic has Mesprit. Not that I want to activate it. I don't have to do anything with it. I would have made a rule where I had to knock it out, but it's a roamer and it just runs away anyway, so there's really no point in doing so. But we can come over here and get a TM for Thunder that I mentioned earlier on in the episode, so there's that. Oh, it's Fire Blast. Well, disregard me. Joke. Absolutely disgraceful. Make me think it's Thunder. I can't believe this. They made me think that TM was Thunder at that lake, then at the other lake. It's unbelievable. I just can't believe they made me think that TM was Thunder. Not once, but twice. Unbelievable. Just so disgraceful that they would make me think that TM is Thunder. It's unbelievable. I will get you one day, TM. Anyways, up here at the Valor Lakefront, you can use Rock Climb down here. I think there's an item hidden over here too. Maybe not. But there's a couple of items you can get back over here by the sweets on Valor Lakefront. Is this Valor Lakefront? It is Valor Lakefront. Is there an item here? I could have sworn. Unbelievable. I've again been baited. Shameful. My memory has failed me. Sad times. But yeah, you can do this rock climbing. When I was a kid, I could never figure out how to get these 2 items. I saw the rock climb. I was like, does a forest come out of here? Where's the forest? Can I get there through the lake? You can't. You cannot get here from the lake. But you can get an iron over here. And I believe a TM. TM85 Dream Eater. That's a weird TM. I forgot that TM even existed. Well, there's another spot that you can rock climb here at the lakefront. You can use rock climb right here, and it will actually transport you to the other spot. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's a trick that I learned from my uncle. He works at Nintendo. He told me about it a long time ago. You just gotta push L, R, A, and B. Don't. That will reset your console, my dude. Anyways, we can get the Poketch app for Coin Toss, which is cool, I guess. I mean, now I can show you me deciding the gender of a genderless Pokemon. And there's a max revive in their trash can. It's like the day just can't get better. Everybody, clap for me, because this sucks. And I've just begun. There's so much to do with Rock Climb. You can get a protein. That's absolutely, really? I came all that way for a protein. Unbelievable. Actually, I just remembered something that would be good to remember. You can buy vitamins. I forgot about that. I did that at the end of my last Platinum adventure. You can farm so much money that you can buy EV items. I forgot about that. Maybe I should do that towards the end of the game, just to top everybody off. There's a Sunstone here? What could you even use that on in this game? You can't get Sunkern. What could you use that on? I'm so confused. I'm probably blanking so hard. We're also done here, because all you can get is a full incense. Another one? Well, no. Another one? We just got a full incense. I can't believe this. Whoa, it got foggy. Holy crap. Yeah, you can use Rock Climb over here and get some items. You just gotta do it twice, because that makes sense. You gotta go... What? Try not to be shocked when you lay your eyes on my Pokemon? Bud, I'm really shocked that you're even here. I'm not shocked about your Pokemon. I'm shocked you're here. Because... What? Okay, it's just a Gibble. That's fine. That's fine. Because if I roll a 6, it's foggy. This is correct. Don't roll a 6 because I don't have Plasmius right now. I actually have Woodstock. That's a 5. Thank God. Why do you have Woodstock? So I can fly. This is taking a long time. I could put the rain up. It could have, yeah. I'm gonna switch. It just makes sense. We'll get rid of the fog. And then I use Aqua Tail. No, I'll use Bite. Yeah, Intimidate's just good too. That's funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, you Gibble. You're a funny guy. Well, I'm gonna put up the rain, so we no longer will have trouble with hitting, except for him, because he tried to use Dig on my flying type. Patrick. Come on. You're not gonna hit me. All right, Aqua Tail does more. I'm 99.9% certain it'll do more than Bite. I know it's resisted, but it's actually not. It's a ground type. That's right. It's dead. And I crit. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. I was worried about Patrick. You're a star, my dude. You definitely are. A star at sucking. Anyways, what is this? And don't jump down the ledge. Waste my time. There's a zinc. We're just finding all of the vitamins today, are we not? Well, you know what? Here, wait, can Dan learn this? Hold up. Oh, they call me Grandma Wilma. Well, they call my grandma Grandmama, so I don't know about you. I came out here by myself from a town of dragon tamers. I can teach the strongest dragon type moves of all. Yes, teach that. No. Darn, nobody can learn Draco Meteor. Just for the sake of referencing this, for everybody to know, if Dan could learn that, Dan would have that. So, do I care about how good that would be? Not a clue. Not a care. I know how bad it would be. I don't care. There's a shiny stone, which I suppose is pretty cool. And you know what? This fog is really bugging me. So, like, there we go. Rain is much better. Did I teach Cut just for that transition? Well, you know I did. All right, now we can surf. And we can surf over here on Route 212, and we can get a cool item over here. It might just be one item. I think, yeah, there's actually a couple of items. And it reminds me of another place to surf after this. We can grab an item, right here, and we can get a Max Ether, which is cool, but that's not why you want to come here. There's actually a really, really cool move. A move. Yeah, that's not a move. That was an item. That Max Ether's an item. We can get a really cool move by surfing right here. And it is TM. I don't remember the number. 68? No. 68? Poison Jab? 84. Not even close. We got the TM for Poison Jab, which is really cool. And you know what else is really cool? I like TMs. Let's get another one. Let's get another TM. So if we come over here on Route 209, we can grab the TM for Giga Drain. Hey, maybe that'll be good for Pascal. Maybe teaching Cut to Pascal wasn't a complete waste. Nah, it probably still was a waste. But you know what wasn't a waste? Teaching Rock Smash to Dan so I can come down here and get Rock Smash and Strength to Dan so I can come down here and get these items. Yeah, I got rid of Thunder and Rain Dance. I was going to do that after this episode. We can get an Earth Plate, which might be good for Dimmadome and his Earthquake. Or we can also come up here and get the move that I referenced in the last episode when Candace was talking all about focus. Because this item is an awesome item. It's TM01. That's Focus Punch. There we go. I like TMs. You guys like TMs. We're all happy. Let's think. Is there any other TMs that I could get? There might be. I don't think so, though. Let's go back to some rocks. So why not climb some more rocks instead of surfing? And we can also get this item right here, which is another vitamin. They don't stop coming and they won't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Yeah, basically. I have no idea what I'm doing this episode, but I'm having a fun time. I hope you guys are too. Why am I coming to Mount Coronet right now? Because when we come here to actually go with the story, I don't have to waste anybody's time with getting these items that are up here that I know are here and that I have to get. And did I mention I like TMs? Well, then how about TM82 for Rock Slide? TM80 for Rock Slide? Why not? TMs? TMs, you say? Where? I want more TMs. Anyways, we can go ahead and grab ourselves a max revive. Grab an escape rope back there. Didn't feel like it was necessary to actually put in the video, but apparently I felt like, hey, you guys get to see the actual carvings on the wall before they get busted. Who does this? Who gets to see this ever? Not a single soul. There we go. We've seen it. It'll be busted next time, but I don't really care because I'm going to go get more TMs. No, there's a trainer that I have to take down. It's sad times, but we got to fight people because it puts me out on this cliff and it's like, hey, there's an item. It's a timer ball. Actually, there isn't a trainer on this one. There's a trainer on the other one. Well, let's go down this wall that is really rocky and grab this item, which I have no idea what it is. What is it? It's an iron. Say it with me, everybody. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. Vitamins! I can't get enough of them. You know what else I can't get enough of? Rock climbing and battling, because I need to fight the Echo Man. Say it with me, everybody. Echo, go, go, Joey. Alexander, not even close. He's got a grappler that kind of frightens me, but Pascal should be able to handle a grappler alongside whoever's in slot 2. Douglas Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, at your service. Anyways, these guys should be done. Mega Drain will destroy Grappler and whatever else he has, which I'm gonna guess is another Grappler, because Alexander seems like the type that is incredibly thoughtful and articulate. Actually, I feel like it's a Probo Pass for some reason. It is a Probo Pass. Well, hello there. Dimmadome gets to crush up another Pokemon underneath the crust. Yeah. Oh, we're rapping for Trap God. Douglas Dimmadome comes out. He sees a Probo Pass. He's like, whoa, I gotta go find myself a way out. I go ahead, make the earthquake. I'll send him underneath the plates. Oh, come on! For my prowess in rapping that I do not have. That was pretty good. Thanks for the fight and for the pristine commentary. Alexander, that was a nice time. What item do you have next to you? It's a star piece. I'm not going back to the Fuego Ironworks. Me, I try to plan things, blah, blah, blah. And because I plan things, I have to go back to the Fuego Ironworks. Unbelievable. I thought doing the stuff with a lot of trainers first would make sense. Apparently, it didn't. I'm not going back to the Fuego Ironworks, mark my words. Fisherman Cody, I rolled a 3. Goofy is in slot 3. I'm gonna use Mega Drain, take care of your Barboach, and I'm guessing you also have a Wish Cache. I'm trying to rap still, but I need to let it go. The last one was my swan song. I hope you guys all know. Basically, and that's just rhyming at that point. Anyways, what else do you have? It's a Gyarados. I rolled a 3. What do I do? Yeah, I might as well do this with Pascal, right? I can heal with Mega Drain. We've fought Gyarados with Pascal many times, even ones with Ice Fang, so I'm not necessarily worried about it. I know it has Intimidate, not a big deal. I can just go ahead and use Ancient Power and Mega Drain to get a little healing back. I'm not worried about no Gyarados. I know this won't kill it in one shot. They got a decent amount of special defense, but Leer is laughable. My bud, you might want to stick to fishing. I won't interrupt you ever again, Fisherman Cody. I apologize greatly for wasting your time, and you know what? I gotta fight everybody, so it's not a waste of my time, it's just a waste of Cody's time. And you know what? I don't personally care about Cody's time. Restraint is his favorite word. Are we back at the Beltman's house, or? Well, hello there. We're west of Celestic Town. There's a trainer waiting to snipe me up here. I think it's a bird keeper, but I'm leading with Pascal anyways. There's no trainer. There's just more vitamins. I can't. You're trying to kill me. Oh, TM29 Psychic. Well, hello. Can I say how much? Say it with me, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I love TMs. I could almost say I love TMs as much as Byron loves his Bastiodon. Well, hello, Mount Coronet. Do you have anything for me? Any TMs? I don't think you do. That's a dead end. I'm not going to be baited into pushing that boulder. I pushed the boulder. Another TM? TM20. Yeah, TM29. This is a family-friendly channel. Beltman. Eterna City has a moonstone across the water for me? Well, that would have been really handy for a lot of people that caught Cleffa or Clefairy. but you bait them and say, like, if it was real, you'd be looking across the water and see, I see that moonstone. Why can't I jump in the water and swim for it? And then you bait me on this one? You kidding? For some reason, I've never come to the outskirts of Eternal Forest. I guess teaching Cut to Pascal for a stupid transition was fine after all, because we got some berries. Orange berries, blackberries, cherry berries. I don't know what I'd do without them. It's almost like I never farmed like 20 lumberries. Maybe that girl gives me something beautiful. TM? It wasn't a TM. Dumb girl gave me tree. We got silver powder for our non-existent bug type. TM! TM20! TM28! Sleep talk, that's 82. Dyslexia remains supreme. This low-key, this would be the best video on the channel if I swore, because I would be great. Alright, other than Iron Island, that should be absolutely everything that I can go back and get with Surf Strength and Rock Climb, and this area, which has a lot of really scary trainers, so from what I remember anyways, so this is going to be our last expedition for all of this. I did go ahead and put Plasmius back on the team. The layout should have never changed for Woodstock, but I had Woodstock in the party to fly around, of course, since we no longer have Trap God. And moves are very strange right now, so let's just hope we don't roll Pascal at all when we need a Pokemon for an Ice type. That would not be good. But yeah, this should be the last thing other than Iron Island to backtrack to before we can continue on with our adventure. I did reorganize my bag thoroughly and sold all the junk items like Revives, Max Revives, Big Pearls, all that stuff. I cleaned our bag, reorganized and everything. Machoke. What level are the Pokemon here? Level 40. So I kind of expected that. Dan should be able to handle a Machoke. Even with some bad moves, we rolled a 6. I think that's Plasmius. We've rolled 6 so much lately. It's obscene. Is that still Plasmius? That would have been Woodstock if I didn't put Plasmius back. But we're fine. I can Aqua Tail this, and we should be fine. Yeah. As long as we hit, which, you know, is unlikely because Aqua Tail has a lower accuracy, and you always miss with those moves. At least I do. Like him right there. Thankfully. Not that it would have been that big. Hey, the hail's gonna kill him. My dude, you've suffered a sad and painful fate. Goodbye. Unfortunate F in the chat for Philip and his Machoke. I do apologize for Philip. It's sad. I don't want that to ever happen to me. It is hailing. This is correct. Let's not forget it. Let's put Oswald up front. Oswald's always so good. Oswald's just so average. No, I wouldn't say average. Average is a bad word. Like, he's just great. Like, he's good for everything. Like, he's always... When you need somebody, Oswald's just good. Like, there's just no other word for it. He's just solid. Solid's the word. Fight me. Blake. Fight me. His name is Blake. If it's Blake, you have to Blake the video. Alright, anyways. So, I've been thinking this episode is probably the longest video on my channel. Bradley. Did I say Bradley recently? I might have. It doesn't matter. But what is Oswald fighting with? A 3. Is Dan in slot 3? Because if not, this fight means a death. It's goofy. Yikes. Triple kick. Protect. What? Bradley, you're wasting my time. Anyways, this episode's probably the longest video on the channel. And I know at the start of the video I was like, are we going to do Iron Island? Well, I said we're going to do Iron Island. But now I'm saying, are we going to do Iron Island? Basically. So, it's tough because it's going to be like over 2 hours is my guesstimation if we do Iron Island, which is ridiculous. It might not even be close to that. It might be an hour and a half. I forgot to run my timer at the start of this episode, so that was a yikes from me. But it's going to be a long one. Don't like that. Because, like, I'm trying to think, it's not that big of a deal because it's, like, all side stuff. So it's not the end of the world, but then I'm thinking maybe I should just do Iron Island in another video, give you guys another video, but what's the point? It's like, I don't know. I just don't want to edit a 3-hour video or a 2-hour video. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably do Iron Island separately in the next episode, which I hate doing because I stated I was doing Iron Island in this episode, but this took way longer than I thought it was going to. So... And I forgot about these guys, which takes a lot of time too, so we're going to clear out these ice trainers, because these guys are actually on par with our levels. Like, they're made to fight after Candace. Like, you're supposed to come through here, you'll see this, and be like, oh, well, I can't do this yet, and then you'll fight Candace and be like, oh, I can do this, and then go back. Because who does that? Except for me. I go back for everything. It's like an OCD in me. I have to fight everybody. I have to get every item, except hidden items, because that's a bit ridiculous. I have to do everything. Even in a challenge run, when I've done it all many times, I just feel like I have to do everything or the adventure's not complete. And I know that might be boring to some people, but I feel like it's about the journey, not the destination, and it's ridiculous to, like, do a whole series as fast as you can. Take our time with it, get it done. I'm not going to rush anything by skipping stuff. I wouldn't feel right about it. And as boring as this is, it actually hasn't been. The commentary's been really fun this episode. I've had a blast with this one. And it's been alright. It's just really hot in my room, and a lot of the times I'm not commentating. I'm just getting to different areas, finding everything and stuff. And it's been boring on that aspect, but hopefully it's been an entertaining and fun episode for you guys to watch. I rolled a 1. Well, I'll pick Goofy. Sure. I can fake out a Swinub. Do I need to? No. But maybe I'll knock it out with Fake Out. I did knock it out with Fake Out. That's fine. Oswald can use Aerial Ace for the first time. You know, Fake Out actually just made me take more damage with the hail, so lesson learned. You know what? I should have used Sucker Punch. I almost did, because I was like, it has Ice Shard. You're like, no, you're fine. Aerial Ace is cooler, and we've not gotten to use it yet. I won't regret this. I hope. Like, the next Pokemon comes out, deals just enough damage to make the extra hail kill me. That would be really bad. Goofy's still a possibility, though, so I'm not concerned. What do you have? Piloswine? If it is, I can just use Surf. Snover. Well, that would have been the perfect Pokemon to use Aerial Ace on. You know what? Actually, I am terrified now, because I'm sitting here thinking, Woodhammer, we're fine. We'll triple kick it. Unless that 1% miss caused a problem. Aerial Ace likely didn't kill it. Aerial Ace is boosted with Technician, which is really strong. It's like 75, 90 power. I can't math in my head. You know, it's 60, so it gets Technician boosted, which is really good. It's like the strongest you can get out of Technician. So, Oswald's just really good. Yeah, I'll use Oswald one more time, get him up to level 45. I feel like, why not? We'll let him take the back burner a little bit in Iron Island, because we'll have a fighting type in Lucario with Riley, so might as well just go ahead and let Oswald sit on the sidelines after that. I like TMs! This isn't a TM, it's the Mental Herb. Well, hello. That would... Oh, that's actually good for Heat Rotom. That's actually really good. That could be useful in Elite Four or something if Plasmace is still here. And another HP up, which is also useful right before the Elite Four. I don't want to fight this girl yet. Her name's Patricia. Certain of it. I want to get the item. Because guess what, guys? I love TMs. It's TM13 Ice Beam. Why has that become the thing for this episode? I found a lot of TMs. Hello, Patricia. I'm sticking with it. How do I expect a battle in the heavy snow? Well, it's quite simple, actually. I end the battle as soon as possible. Andrea. Yeah, she only has one Pokemon. And it's just a Snover. You serious? Fine, I rolled a 1 again. No idea. Plasmius. Doesn't matter. Because I'm just going to triple kick. I learned my lesson last time. I'm not going to take the hail damage. And she's gone. It's over. This one will kill him. Because the first one is lower damage than the second one. The first one was only 15 damage, I believe. Which is pitiful. Actually, no, it's lower than that. It's 10. Yeah, it's 10, then 20, then 30 or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oswald hit level 45, which is pretty cool. And everybody's level 44 at least. I believe, Pascal ended up hitting 44. And Plasmius is 45 as well. Well, hello. Only 4 Pokemon. I'd like to have everybody 45, 46 by the time we enter the Galactic HQ. I think that's a good level to be at. So, yeah. What's this final item for this long and arduous adventure? It's a Max Potion. Well, that's cool. I gotta trek through the snow, but yeah, I feel like we're gonna do Iron Island next episode. But there is one more thing that I have to do before I end off this episode. It's just really important. Destiny, trek through the snow faster. I don't have time for this. I went back to the Fuego Ironworks! Anyways, guys, with that being said, we did a monstrous amount of stuff this episode. And if you enjoyed my crazy commentary, regardless of how non-progress making it was, a like would be appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Nuzlocke variants like the FateLocke here, feel free to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time when we take on all of Iron Island. We already got ourselves an encounter there in our Quillfish Bobbery, and other than that, we just have a lot of trainers to fight. But my rule is to fight everybody, so it's just something I've got to do. I can't skip it. And now that just reminds me I need to go take on all of the trainers. I'll talk about that next episode. Anyways, if you like Nuzlocke-variants like this, then feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.